my great grandfather was a shipwright in Liverpool, so this is his shifter. That's what I take when I hear a noise in the garden, just in case. We're very normal family. We don't do a lot more than your average person. When you are working long hours and you're busy, sometimes you cut corners and end up getting a takeaway with a big polystyrene pot. At home, I mean, we have a solar panel for our boiler. We're not massive consumers. We don't need to have new cars every 2 years. We don't buy a lot of stuff. But I love the idea of these tiny homes, and that's actually got a lot of synergies with boat. You have to be very careful with use your space very well, just the essentials on board, and be quite self-sufficient. You're bombarded by what will happen every time you listen to a podcast, every time you listen to the news. And now it's just very matter of fact that the climate's changing and we have to adapt to it. Sustainability's moved from being a sort of a fashion or a passion to almost a business as usual. If we don't go in this direction, we won't be in business in 5 or 10 years. One of the big motivations is when we attended one or two of these short courses, I think they said that something like 45% of European boatyards are conducting life cycle analysis, and it's commonly accepted within the industry that this is basically your starting point. I completely underestimated the amount of work that was required. It took much longer. I think I was about a year late in collecting the data. It's a couple of thousand different items we carry in the stores, and they weighed each and every one in its packaging. And then obviously from our ERP system, we know exactly what materials are issued to a boat. And then the student George also contacted all our main suppliers for the mast, the winches, the keel. This is new for us. I don't have a background in sustainability. We're kind of feeling our way along, and that's why we're trying to partner with experts in the industry to help us. I won the award and I'm doing the interviews, but I'm very much representing the direction that our directors are trying to move the company. Our technical manager, you can't find anyone more passionate about sustainability than him. He's been a big driving force behind it. Our industry depends on maintaining the marine environment. In our industry, it's really challenging just building the boat. Everybody's working long hours, extremely focused, and it's just having the discipline to set aside these initiatives that are so important. It's just like a massive game of chess where you're constantly trying to make things work in the most efficient way you can. We had a fantastic client for our 96 Nyumba that's currently on delivery from Cape Town to Europe. And he really wanted to help us on our sustainable journey, and he was willing to partner with us on the first boat with a diesel electric propulsion system. And that's in particular because it can regenerate energy under sail. You've got an app at work and you can log in and see this boat sailing up from Cape Town to the Mediterranean, and they're generating their own electricity under sail. And because we've done this diesel electric system, it's something we want to share with people, and it becomes part of your marketing strategy. The biggest things you can do is sail the boat a lot. We have a new project called the Southern Wind 100, and the brief for that is to reduce the impact of the yacht and to focus on sustainability. So much as inspires me, I just enjoy being in nature. We live in the deep south and we're surrounded by fantastic sea and mountains, and every year I try and go up to the Kalahari or the Kruger Park, and we've done these primitive trails walking in the bush. So it's just a genuine love of nature. Your work environment, boats are absolutely beautiful. They're incredible machines and aesthetic design, but you want to minimize the impact that they have on the world. And it's great to have this pressure on us to quantify changes, deliver changes, and be honest about what we're doing or not doing.